Hey there, it's Susanna. Welcome back to the Blissful Biz podcast. Today I'm taking you behind the scenes of something I've been working on quietly for a few months now. If you've been following along for a while, you know that the Blissful Biz Academy, with some name changes, has been the heart of my business since I launched it in 2020. It's helped hundreds of yoga teachers and wellness entrepreneurs build their first digital offers and grow online. But this year, something shifted for me. I started noticing that the program wasn't working quite the way it used to. Students were making progress, yes, but some were also getting overwhelmed. I saw more refund requests than usual, and I felt it deep in my gut. It was time for a change. So I did something big. I rebuilt the entire program from the ground up. Today, I want to share why I made this decision and what's now inside the brand new Blissful Biz Academy. I'm Susanna Reicher, digital marketing expert with over 20 years of experience, turned yoga teacher, turned six-figure online business owner. 10 years ago, I flew to Bali for a yoga teacher training, fell in love with the island, and decided to build an online business so I could live there. Can't be that hard, right? That decision launched me into an adventure bigger than I'd ever imagined. Over the last 8 years, I've guided over 1,000 yoga teachers and heart-led coaches how to launch and sell their digital offers, build their brand and websites, and build a profitable online business. In this podcast, I share real proven strategies and the exact steps that work. Whether you're just starting out or ready to scale, we'll dive into everything from creating offers your students can't resist to making digital marketing work for you. If you're ready to build a business that brings both freedom and success, you are in the right place. Let me take you back to last December. I was sitting at my desk reviewing student feedback, looking at completion rates, and reflecting on how I wanted to serve moving forward. And then it hit me. I had fallen into a trap that many course creators do. I kept adding more lessons, more templates, more modules. My intention was to make the program even more valuable. But what I actually did was make it more complicated. And the content was solid. That wasn't the issue. It was just too much. The transformation had become fuzzy. The path wasn't clear anymore. And when the promise of a program isn't crystal clear, it creates doubt. So I stepped back and asked myself, what's the one result I want to help my students achieve? What I'm really passionate about? What's the system I use in my own business that's creating daily sales, that's helping me grow my online business? And that's when everything clicked. And here's the irony. Last year, following my mentor's advice, I tried selling the Blissful Biz Academy as an all-access pass that included all of my offers. Even though I've always taught my students that the value isn't in the amount of content, but in the transformation, I seem to have temporarily forgotten my own teaching. Well, it happens. I fell into that classic course creator trap. More content equals more value, right? But the problem was that the program became so overwhelming with too much content. I'd created so many courses and trainings that even I was losing track of where to find specific resources. If I was getting confused navigating my own program, I knew my students must be feeling the same way. Also, while my content wasn't old, most had been recorded just a few years ago, It didn't include everything I've learned, especially in the last year, about offer creation, sales systems, and building funnels. And it definitely didn't cover how to effectively use AI in your business, which is such a big part of how I run my business these days. I realized I needed to practice what I preach and create a streamlined program focused on the transformation, not just adding more stuff. I wanted to create something that reflected not just what worked in the past, but what's working right now in 2025. I really got so excited and I really wanted to do that. So I completely restructured everything. I created a clear 8-week roadmap and I'm updating and recording everything. I just recorded the first 2 new lessons and I'm adding new examples, templates, AI prompts, and tools to make it as easy as possible for you to build your complete sales engine. And I also added completely new support options like more calls, one-on-one text messaging support in Slack, which is an app that you can install for free, a new success guarantee, and so much more to really help you implement and take action and see results instead of getting lost because you think there's so much to do, you don't know where to start, and then end up not doing anything. Because ultimately, that's what this is all about. Giving you the freedom to live the lifestyle you want. I want you to take action. I want to help you implement and to support you. And when you have systems that work for you, bringing in consistent students and reliable income, you get to teach and live life on your terms. You can travel, you can take time off, or simply enjoy more spaciousness in your days without constantly hustling for the next client or working on the next offer. Every week, I talk with yoga teachers who feel stuck growing their online business. They've often created amazing offers and they're showing up consistently on social media, but they're still not seeing the results they deserve. And there's a reason for this. It's not about working harder or creating more offers. The missing piece in almost every struggling yoga or wellness business is the same. You need an irresistible group offer and a complete sales system that works for you, even when you're off your mat or away from your desk, one that feels aligned with your values, not pushy or aggressive or anything like that. When you have a well-designed sales engine that honors the authentic connection you build with your students, everything falls into place. Your courses find their audience, your income becomes reliable, your impact grows exponentially. And that's why I created the Blissful Biz Sales Engine method specifically for yoga teachers and wellness entrepreneurs who want to grow online while staying true to who they are and what they teach. I've refined this approach into 3 key pillars that work together. Pillar 1 is the irresistible offer framework. This is where you create your signature online program using what I call your must-have transformation promise. It speaks directly to your students' deepest struggles and desires, making your course the solution they've been searching for. And we now use AI-powered content creation tools to make this process so much easier than ever before. Pillar 2 is the magnetic launch method. This is how you launch your offer with confidence through a live online training that builds trust and showcases your expertise. You learn how to deliver engaging masterclasses and use my plug-and-play launch templates to guide your audience from interest to enrollment. And pillar 3 is the everyday sales blueprint. This is where the magic happens, setting up the set it and forget it automation that turns your daily content into consistent sales while you focus on teaching and living your yoga. I like to call this your yoga teacher's ATM. Simple email automations that guide potential students from free content to paid offerings without requiring constant promotion. Once you've built this complete sales engine, everything changes. You're no longer stuck in that exhausting cycle of constant teaching, marketing, worrying about filling your programs, creating something new every month. You've created a business that supports your passion rather than draining it. Imagine having a business that supports your life, not the other way around. One where you're no longer stuck teaching endless classes or wondering where your next client will come from. Instead, you've created a powerful online program that sells while you sleep. So not just once per year. You want to create something that you can sell year-round. Your systems are working in the background, guiding the right students to your offer, growing your income, and expanding your impact with ease. And the best part, you wake up each day with clarity and confidence, knowing your business is built on something real, an offer that helps people, a strategy that works, and a brand that reflects who you truly are. This is the kind of transformation we create together inside the new Blissful Biz Academy. This isn't just a course refresh, it's a completely rebuilt experience. The new version is an 8-week live implementation program where we build your complete sales engine together. First, you design your signature online program using my 5-part irresistible offer framework. So I talked about this on the podcast before. So you can go back to one of the older episodes, like one of the last episodes, if you haven't listened to that yet. And if you already have an online course, amazing. We're going to elevate it and make it truly irresistible, and so that it sells in 2025 and beyond. The second step is to launch it live, and then you build your authority funnel. Turn your live masterclass into a version that sells your offer and becomes your evergreen funnel. And finally, set up simple automation that sells your program every day, even when you're offline. Along the way, you will be supported with weekly live coaching and feedback sessions, daily Slack access for questions and one-on-one support, and a private student community. We are not just learning here, we are building. By the end of the 8 weeks, you'll have a premium signature offer you're proud of, a sales funnel that works, and a system that feels good to run. And don't worry if you're a little bit behind, you get lifetime access to all the trainings and 1 full year of weekly Q&A coaching calls. And the best part, I'm not just teaching this, I'm living it. This is what I've set up in my business. This is what I've optimized and fine-tuned and improved in the last months. This new version of the Blissful Biz Academy reflects the way I want to do business in this season of life, with more ease, clarity, and alignment. You won't be left watching videos on your own, wondering what to do next. This is a live collaborative experience full of energy and momentum. Together, we're going to co-create. We're going to workshop your offers and fine-tune your sales page before it goes live. You'll get real-time feedback, support, and clarity every step of the way. And we're not just doing things the old-fashioned way. We use AI in smart, intentional ways to help you move faster from that first spark of an idea all the way to execution. It's like a business incubator designed specifically for yoga teachers and wellness entrepreneurs who are ready to grow, get visible, and step fully into the next level of their business. And honestly, I'm just so excited about this update. Yes, I know it's going to be a lot of work, like a lot. It'll definitely stretch me, but it also feels so aligned, like something clicked into place deep inside. I'm following my inner voice that says, this is the next step, and I trust it completely. doors officially open on Thursday, April 24, and I've put together a bonus package I know you're going to love. For the first 5 people who enroll, you'll get an exclusive one-day WhatsApp coaching sprint with me. That means direct access to me right in your pocket for a full day. You can ask questions, fine-tune your offer, get real-time feedback on your pricing, your positioning, your curriculum, whatever you need to move forward with clarity and confidence. It's like having me as your personal business coach for the day, and it's only available for the first 5 spots. And there's so much more goodness coming your way. So stay tuned and make sure you're on my email list so you don't miss a thing. Now, if this is resonating with you and you are curious about how it all works, I'd love to invite you to my free masterclass happening this Thursday, April 24. It's called How I Build a Sales Engine That Sells My Online Courses Every Day. And inside, I'm walking you through the exact system I created to simplify my business, stop the constant launch cycle, and generate consistent income with a low-ticket funnel that leads to one aligned signature program. I show you how it all fits together and how you can make it work for your business, even if you're not techie, if you don't have a huge audience, or are just getting started. Save your spot at susannereiker.com/masterclass. And yes, there will be a replay if you can't make it live, but you need to sign up first. That's how it works. All right, that's it from me for now. I'll be back next week with more business insights, but here's what I want to leave you with. Take a deep breath. If the way you've been doing business has started to feel like too much, that doesn't mean you're failing. It might just mean it's time for a new structure, one that truly supports you. And that's exactly what the new Blissful Biz Academy is here to give you. Thank you so much for listening, and I truly hope to see you inside the masterclass on Thursday and maybe inside the new Blissful Biz Academy as well. Bye for now. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of the Blissful Biz podcast. If you found this helpful, I'd love it if you hit subscribe and left a review on Apple Podcasts. It helps other yoga teachers and coaches find these strategies too, and it would mean the world to me. It really makes a difference. And if you're ready to take the next step, head over to my website, susannereiker.com, where you'll find my free resources, latest blog posts, and all the ways we can work together to grow your online business. Until next week, keep building your blissful biz.